Good morning. Oh, happy day. I hope you're doing good. I want to talk to you a little bit about the final expense space. So why in the world would you ever think about stepping into final expense insurance, right? Why would you stoop yourself to such a lowly, insurance game? I'm telling you, a lot of people will disparage the final expense market. Why would you do that? They tell you all this garbage about, oh, it's a super high lapse ratio. Nobody keeps it. You're dealing with low income, to middle income folks. Why would you ever do such a thing? Why? Okay. They're going to tell you to go into the Medicare Advantage space and make the AHIP and the renewal here and, all this stuff. You got to figure out what's important to you. The annuity game, that's a game of elephant hunting. You're going to starve. You're going to starve in between, and you're going to work really hard, and stuff's going to throw you on your face. It's not always sustainable. I know a lot of good annuity, players in this space right now, and my goodness, some of them haven't made a single sale in months. Not one need has been met just because of what's going on in this country. So let's talk about final expense insurance and why you would ever go into that place. You need to have a good heart for your client. It's not just about selling something. Yes, the end result is that it's meeting a need, but it's not just about, pitching product. It's about doing it effectively, doing it right, making sure that if you're in the face-to-face final expense market or in the telespace, I've done both. I'm kind of an old dog in this space. I've done it over 16 and a half plus years. Doing final expense insurance, doing Medicare insurance. I've done a lot of annuities in my career, but let me tell you where my heart is. It's the final expense life game. People have made fun of me in my whole career for stooping so low to pick up, a $20 a month policy. But let me tell you, when you stack those things and you meet those needs and you love on those people and take good care of them, it is rewarding. It's amazing. And the opportunity is huge, If you want to go get AHIP'd and understand the pitfalls of that, if you do it wrong, because there's a lot of moving parts, you guys. If you're brand new and you're hopping into the Medicare Advantage space, be careful. Be careful. It can get you hurt if you do it wrong. And if you do it wrong or someone thinks you did it wrong, you could definitely be neck deep in alligators, and it's not a lot of fun. So make sure that if you step into that space, you've got really good mentorship. Even in the final expense space, it's important that if you do this, vet your IMO, vet your FMO, vet your trainer. I've said this so many times. It's so critical. If you're going to partner up with somebody, make sure they're responsive to you. You're going to need their help. If you're a face-to-face agent hopping into the telespace, you need someone that in real time, to the best of their ability can get back with you. Most of my agents in my agency, I get back with them within minutes if I can, via text or, if I can, I'll get at it with a phone call, See how many people that you can partner with would do that with you. Vet your IMO, Try calling them on the weekend or text them on the weekend. See how quick they respond, Try doing it during the workday. If you got a question, if you got a client on the line and you don't know what you don't know yet, let me tell you, it's going to hurt. If you got somebody with a kidney problem and you're like, oh, crud, what's this going to be product placement wise? And the person's on the phone still. Crickets. You got a question on an app. Crickets. You can't do that. You're going to lose money. It's going to hurt you. It's a miracle in the telespace that they're on the phone with you at all. So you want to make sure that whatever training you have is good. Whatever trainer you do have, or IMO, FMO, is communicative. That's a word, They need to communicate with you well and fast, This long delay stuff is going to cost you money. It's not going to be good, especially if you're brand new. So even as an older agent, communication is everything. Communication is everything with your client. Communication is everything with your consumer. Am I right? If your consumer feels like you're not communicating with them effectively, or you're not taking care of their needs, guess what? Somebody else is going to take care of that consumer, right? Now, if you take care of them, my goodness, I got clients that call me on the weekend, text me on the weekend just to BS. How you doing, man? How's it going, Jason? And I'll text them back. It's kind of cool, Some people may not want that level, of communication with their clients. I think it's valuable. You get a lot of referrals just from caring about people. But don't be like some of these agents that feel it's above them or below them to serve good people. The final expense market is a sweet, sweet group of people. They've got little different you know, idiosyncrasies, just like we all do, right? We're all a little weird in our own way, but that doesn't make it bad. Handling that consumer and to be able to handle that client with everything that you have in your toolbox, okay? I love being a veteran agent that's done this for a decade and a half plus, and have done this over 3 years plus, okay? Exclusively training call centers, okay? This is a big fun deal. They deserve the best of me. They deserve, okay, a good agent. Why in the world is it like all these good agents and MDRTs and, you know, people that have done this a long time, like, oh, I would never stoop down to get final expense coverage. Oh, can't handle that consumer. I'm too good for it. Man, I tell you, pride can cost you a lot. It can cost you a lot. Pride will cost you everything in this space. Okay, you can be confident, be very confident. Okay, I hope anybody that watches my videos never would misinterpret, you know, my confidence for arrogance, because I'm not arrogant at all. I'm very blessed to be able to serve good people and partner with good people. But if you step into the final expense market, it's a fun place to serve. And it's very lucrative as well when done right. If you have good training and you take good care of people, it's such a duplicatable skill set, you guys. You're not in an environment where, okay, you only get maybe 1 or 2 sales a week. It's a volume game, okay? Maybe you got a $200 AP here and a $400 AP there, and you got a $1,000 AP on the other side. These aren't monster cases, you guys. But if you look at the volume of what they do and they stack up, it's a big deal, and it's just as hard to sell a $200 AP case as it is to sell a $1,000 AP case. It's getting good at one thing, going myopic, going laser focused on your consumer, going laser focused on your marketing. It's important that you've got people that are training you in your IMO, FMO. Are they doing what you do? Do they actually like write insurance on the same leads that you're writing insurance on? Do they know when that well dries up? Have they already invested $4 grand into another well to make sure you're drinking good, clean water? Ask those questions, you guys. Ask questions. Make sure that who you are with, that they're actually in the trenches with you, okay? Yes, I ride a desk, and I do. I ride a desk hard, but I never let it be an excuse for me not getting on my own pen with my men and women in the trenches. I hope this brings some form of value to you, but know that the final expense market is a fun, rewarding place to help people. But a lot of people may be like naysayers, okay? Naysayers are going to happen all day long. Oh, the final expense market's horrible. You're dealing with all these lapses. And if you take care of that client right and you market it properly according to their needs, not your selfish needs, you won't have these issues of persistency or policies not sticking. These people will adore you if you take care of them right. Be sensitive to them. If you're in it just for the money, and granted, you've got to have money to sustain what you do. I'm not saying you don't need money, but your heart's got to be right. Your heart's got to be right in how you serve these sweet people. You've got to have your mindset in the right place, your skill set, and you've got to have good support. You've got to have good support in anything you do. Make sure that you're following some old dogs that are mentoring you and guiding you so that you don't get stuck in the weeds, because there's a lot of weeds in this space. It's a simple business. And you guys, it's so simple that it can be really complicated for some. So I hope this helps you in some small ways. I hope you execute and take care of these consumers who don't get hit by a car, right? I'm out for my morning walk, but I just wanted to share this with you. I just think it's important. Too many people, okay, are so all over the place. You're all over the planet. You're thinking, oh, I'm going to be an annuity guy. I'm going to be a long-term care guy. I'm going to be a Medicare guy. I'm going to go into the Medicare Advantage market. Okay, that stuff doesn't even fascinate me. Go myopic. Go with one thing and get really good at one thing. Most successful people in this space are really, really good at one thing. I was out in Georgia, put on a conference, okay, that I did solo. And let me tell you guys, this conference, man, we weren't talking about 10,000 million things, were we? No, we weren't. Why weren't we? Okay, because it's good to be good at one thing. This isn't about spreading yourself so thin, okay? This isn't about pancakes with no fluff, okay? Don't spread yourself thin. Get good at one thing. Get really, really good at one thing. Most people that are successful in this space are good at one thing. They do it over and over again. Wash, rinse, repeat, 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 repeat. It's not a complicated business. The final expense insurance business, whether it's face-to-face, it's rewarding. In the telespace, huge advantages for the right person. It's not right for everybody. Not everybody's going to make it in the telespace. It takes a specialized skill set, specialized level of training, and you got to know the most valuable lead source, or you're going to get a lot of money spent in the wrong places. But this is my morning walk, just thinking about everybody out there and that you're kicking the tires, okay, and kind of figuring out where you want to go as a new agent. Okay, maybe you're even a veteran agent that's just ready to reposition. You're just like, man, I'm done with the field. Okay, you may be done with the field. That happens. A lot of people, a lot of good agents, okay, that I consult with and that partner with me in my agency, they're kicking tires too. Just like, I don't know where to go. What am I going to do? This is just different. It's uncharted waters. Okay, I just don't know what I don't know yet. Just make sure whatever you do, that you get good advice. Okay, if you need help, reach out. My information is in the description. But the final expense market is an amazing, okay, insurance market to dive into. But don't be like a lot of folks that feel like they're too good to serve sweet people. They need us. They need good veterans that know what they're doing. When you serve these people with high-end professionalism that they deserve, just because they're low income or middle income does not mean they deserve less of you or less, okay? They don't get served by, high-end agents, people that actually know what they're doing. They don't, okay? There's a lot of dum-dums. There's a lot of people that are okay. There's a lot of people that are mediocre. They're not used to being served by some of the best in this space because most people think I'm too good for this now. I won't do that, okay? I won't bend over and pick that up. Take care of these people. They need you. Okay, they need good veterans that are ready to serve their needs, and they need new agents that are ready to go out and meet their needs and guard their families. This is important. You need to do that. This isn't just about the big, huge hits. It is a business of rabbit hunting, okay? Not a business of elephant hunting. Hope you guys are doing good. I don't eat elephants either, by the way. Have a great weekend to charge up. I hope this brings you value. Bye-bye.